Okay, this is an oracle card reading for the Aquarius for the month of December. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to fit everybody. It might be like fit most of you or some of you, but not everyone. If it was a personal reading, I could give better detail then. But this is a general reading. Keep in mind that you could all be going through different stages in your life. So, this may have applied a few months prior, and this may apply a few months later on. Also, keep in mind that not all one sign is all positive and then one sign is all negative in the zodiac signs. Every sign has got negative and positive people in it, and positive people that tend to do negative things here and there, and that I would think is most of the general population. You know, they're positive, but every now and then you fuck up. That's just the honest truth. We're human. It's what we do. And I'm going to try to start narrowing it down to just 4 cards because it was a bit too time consuming doing what I was doing. And even though I've been trying to do 4 cards, sometimes 2 or 3 cards are jumping out when I'm trying to pick out one. So I'll just combine them together as one card. Alright, the first card was the Dreamwalker. Dreams, the collective good, illusions, and the cosmos, creativity, vastness. Now, that just means to just dream, daydream a little bit, believe in something, have some faith, and you're kind of manifesting it with your energy then, and it's meant to be. Something is created into the cosmos to happen. It is meant to be. So I'm going to guess whatever it is that you're dreaming of or whatever you're wanting, it's meant to be. You've already created it to be there, and it will happen. Alright, second card also came with 2 cards. The Prison Wave, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. That just means you are self-sabotaging right now, and it might be more up here than it is physically. I mean, when we're a little stressed out, and then we can manifest our self-sabotage physically, but I'm picking up more like you are really keeping this on the inside. Like, usually I kind of think people are manifesting it physically too, but I'm really not picking that up right now. I'm really picking up that you are probably putting on a nice act, or maybe you're kind of doing this lie to yourself thing and say, I'm okay. But when you're alone in your room, or just alone, period, your thoughts are just going. It's probably very sad, very depressed, just not in a good state of mind. I'm just picking up that it's up in here, that you're not manifesting it physically. In fact, you're probably doing a really good damn job hiding it from everybody else. Like, other people aren't suspecting anything. They don't know. Maybe you're not putting on a mask. You're just not showing emotion, period. So that nobody knows. They can't misread you as being happy or misread you as being sad, because you're not showing anything. Each can be individual, so some of you might be wearing a mask. You're smiling for everybody, and deep down inside you're like, I feel like I'm dying, and so I don't know what's going on, but I'm kind of picking up that you are having a self-sabotage on the inside. It's more of a poor conscious thinking, really. And I'm not picking up that it's manifesting physically. I think that you're either not expressing it, or you're doing a really damn good job hiding it from others. But I'm not really picking up on it being a negative thing, because I think every human being goes through a moment where we are feeling down on ourselves, or we're feeling worthless, or we feel like we're not good enough. I think that's just a human being thing to do. Sometimes when we're at our lowest, and that could be where you're at right now. You're at your lowest and you're just feeling like shit. Or maybe you're feeling sad, or maybe you're feeling angry. It's just likely not very positive thinking you're having right now. But I'm not picking up on a feeling of you being this horrible person. but more on the feeling of you're just in a really low point right now, and you're not feeling good about it. But you are doing very good at not expressing it in your emotions, whether you're using it by masking, not expressing your emotions then, or just not showing any emotion at all to mask the emotion that's going on inside. Now there's the web weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect, that was paired up with that self-sabotage card. So that just means you are synchronized with the divine. The divine is synchronized with you to cause an effect, to manifest, to make things happen, make something happen. I don't know what that is, but I'd like to think it's a good thing, because I don't see the universe trying to align with you to make something bad happen. I would think it was more for your positive outcome, which I think is coming out then to bring you hope, because it's saying you're feeling like shit right now, you're feeling down, but it's gonna be okay. You are synchronized with divine to create something, to manifest something, to make it happen, even in this moment where you are feeling like shit. And that would make a lot of sense, because the card prior was the dream walker. You know, to daydream, have faith, believe. And in that you are creating into the cosmos for it to happen. So, yeah, it's okay that you're having a moment and being depressed, but keep dreaming. You are synchronizing with the divine to create something in the cosmos there. Alright, the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise. Now, when I see this card, I usually think that either you're out of your integrity and you need to get back in line with your integrity. Now, what is your integrity? I don't know. That's something only you personally know. You know, who you are and who you want to be. What do you find wrong? What do you find right? And why I say that is because people, you know, sometimes from one faith to another, or lack thereof in faith, they have different ideas of what is integrity. For some people that are religious, you know, their integrity would be to pray every day. Maybe pray when they wake up, or pray over their meals before they eat it. And for somebody who is not religious, they don't pray over their meal, but they may have this little thing that maybe they like to do because it makes them feel good, like stopping every day to get a cup of coffee for someone who's homeless. So, you know, integrity can be a little different from one person to another. I do understand, though, that it doesn't matter what religion somebody is or lack thereof as an atheist, that we mostly have a general idea of what we find as something that's integrity and what is out of integrity. So we, in general, mostly agree on some things, but, you know, there are a few things here and there that might be specifically to your integrity. It also can mean that you're trying to stand in your integrity and someone is trying to get you to compromise that. This does not mean this is a person that's bad, but it is wrong for them to expect you to compromise yourself. What is in line with integrity to you? You need to stand your ground then of what you believe is integrity. Like some people, they get mad if someone prays over their food. You need to stand up for yourself then and be like, hey, no. This is what I do. This is my integrity. I pray before I eat. And it can be, you know, people that are atheists also that have their own integrity. People can sometimes be a little shitty to them. Like, well, why don't you pray? And the atheist may be like, do I need to pray in order to feel grateful that I have something to eat? So, you know, they have to stand in their integrity and be like, no, I don't need to pray. I'm grateful for what I have. That's enough, you know? So that's what that can mean, is that people might be expecting you to compromise it, and this does not mean that they are out of integrity. It just means they might have a different integrity. They might be out of integrity. I don't know, but they are expecting you to bounce out of it. And you need to stand in your integrity. Do not compromise. So you're either out of your integrity right now and you're compromising. It's time for you to get back in alignment. Or someone's trying to get you to compromise and you need to stand your ground. All right, last card. The River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. This means let go. let go. Now, what are you letting go of? I don't know. It could be a situation. It could be a job. It could be a person. It could be a habit. It could be quitting an addiction. But there's something you need to let go of. And I'm picking up very strongly like there is something you have let go of. And you are now making peace with it. Now, the card can mean different things, but that's the feeling I'm picking up more strongly, is that you already have let go of something, and you're starting to make peace with it. You're finally getting in the, it says natural movement here. You may be finally getting in the natural flow of letting go of what it feels like to finally be free and find peace with what has been done or decided. You're finally starting to make some peace with it. Now, if you're not, and you're some of them out there that have not made peace with it, then the card is either saying there is something you need to let go of, and maybe you haven't come to an alignment with realizing that yet, or there's something you are starting to realize you need to let go of, or something you were in the process of letting go of, or something you already have let go of. But either way, there is this natural movement to letting go. Sometimes the first stages are realizing you got to let go. And then the second stages are, actually letting go. And the third stage is sometimes you're crying, sometimes you're okay. It may be kind of like this card here. Sometimes you're depressed and you were thinking very sad thoughts. And then the last stage, you finally start making peace with it. And that is probably the hardest stage to get to. Excuse me, I'm really thirsty again. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did not find anything made sense to you, though, I will flash the cards for you and let you use your own intuition on what you feel you think it means. Also, all the cards came right side up, but I'm going to start trying to read the cards differently that pop up upside down. So I guess expect that in future readings. Alright, Aquarius, you have a good morning, a good afternoon, or a good evening. Bye now, you have a good one.